Welcome to the My Dudes Dish Game podcast. I'm your host, Halfpint, and here's my two co-hosts, Demon and Rage. Say hello, guys.
Yo, what up?
Hello.
How are we doing today?
I have just gone home from
ET
being
from home,
beaten
man.
to death
ET
with a
from home,
bag
man.
of milk.
Oh, jeez.
Stop. Just stop.
Look, I don't know about you guys, but I've had gray, cloudy weather for the past 7 days. Today was the first day we hit 60 degrees, and there was actually sunshine.
Well,
My day, right now, fucking no cloud in the sky, and it's fucking gorgeous.
Fuck you, it's been raining for the past 3 days for me.
Same here.
You're... Gotta choose one, Demon. Yeah,
Can't choose the ones going no cloud in the sky, it's raining. Which one the fuck?
well, you guys are probably getting the weather that I just got out of, to be honest, because
Yeah.
that's just... It was not fun. 7 days of just no sun. I came out of work every single day. I'm like, give me the sun! I want the sun!
Give me the suck, please.
Give me the
getting
good suck.
I'm getting the typical fall weather right now. Leaves everywhere.
That's
nice.
not really weather, that's called nature.
I'm gonna shove a bottle up your ass.
Oh my
Shut
God.
your mouth.
Look, enjoy it while you can, because you're gonna get all the nice, pretty colored leaves for a week. And then you're gonna have dead
And
trees.
then
For a week.
Hopefully the nice white blanket of snow that will never come because fuck the world.
Yeah, yeah.
I know, like, 2 years ago, I've had, like, 3 days out of school for it was going to snow. It never snowed. It
Yes,
lightly
the
rained.
8 times
It
it did
lightly rained.
snow.
Lucky.
Yeah, the 8 times
We-
it did snow, we went to school.
I haven't had snow for several years because we don't get snow, we get slush.
Mhm. Same
We,
here.
It's gray and disgusting, and it's not snow. And it's not. You can't make a snowball out of it because it's slush. It's mostly just water. It's cold and useless. That's all it is.
Like my soul.
Hey, it's
Wow.
not useless, you can use it to kill people.
That's
It's
not
like-
how this works.
Slick
No,
it all
you can
around
use a
and-
snowball to kill people, not slush.
Yeah. I'm gonna put the rock
Choke
in
on my
this one.
snowball!
Fuck you,
Choke on my snowball!
Alright.
Gonna put a rock in that one?
Yes.
You're gonna do it. You want me to do it. So one thing I did want to go ahead and talk about a little bit was the time's kind of passed, but you know it's not on Thursday. 2 days ago was In7 Day. For everyone who doesn't know, In7 Day is November 7th. For Mass Effect, it celebrates the rank Commander Shepard reached is an N7. And so they decided, hey, November 7th, why not make that In7 Day? Well, this Tuesday actually happened to be 10 years of Mass Effect, which I hadn't actually realized that. I kind of want to get your opinion on that, Demon, a little bit, because you're more of the Mass Effect expert here than...
I know
honestly
nothing of
didn't
it,
know
so
that
you'll
was,
go.
I didn't know it was 10 years of Mass Effect. I'm actually quite surprised at that fact.
Yeah, they actually
And-
made a video about it. It was like a little documentary, and they talked to the people, and it was kind of cool. I think it was like 5 or 10 minutes long.
Love Star Trek.
One thing I can say is I feel like they've redeemed Mass Effect Andromeda's multiplayer a bit.
Yeah, that's for sure. Like, Rage,
So,
did you ever get the chance to play the Mass Effect in John multiplayer?
From last time I played it, recently, no, I have not. I just downloaded it the other day.
Well, for anyone who
we're
hasn't...
playing that later.
Yeah, for anyone who hasn't
Aw.
actually jumped back into Mass Effect Andromeda, you know, since it first launched, they've actually continued to update the multiplayer a little more than I thought they did, because I've been following the patch notes for the most part, but when they said they were done updating the game, that meant they were done updating the campaign, which sucks because they didn't fix all the bugs. I don't know why they stopped there. But they're still updating the multiplayer quite a bit. They're adding new maps, new characters, new missions, because they have those Apex missions in there, which are technically different. Big quotes there,
Yeah.
technically. But I think they made a lot of progress with that. It's pretty cool.
I definitely enjoyed it, and the only reason I stopped playing today was for the biggest factor. I had a massive headache, so I just couldn't continue playing. So I was like, I can't continue. So I just put down my controller, and went to Netflix.
Headaches.
That's
for
the
nubs.
only reason I got off of it.
Headaches
because
are
I
for
was having
nubs.
so much fun.
You're a dude. You're a my dude. We don't get headaches.
I don't.
You're part of a my dude nation, my dude.
I'm sorry. I will fix that.
Disgraceful. Absolute disgraceful.
Guess you gotta
You
fucking
disgraced your
send me back
family.
to the factory.
He disgraced the family.
You have disgraced your family. You must complete the most honorable seppuku. I throw you 100 down, I make you drink 1,000 needles.
Oh
What?
God. I thought he was gonna take.
$100 drink 1,000 needles? I don't understand
We'll
any of
make you
that.
drink 1,000 needles and split your toenails.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Wait, there's a fate worse than death. You know what that is? Everyone, come close. Come close. I'll tell you what.
Yes,
Infin-
yes.
Stepping on a
Infinitely
Lego.
stubbing your toe.
No, stepping
that
on a
too.
Lego.
That too.
That
That
shit
too.
makes Chuck Norris cry.
But Chuck Norris never cries.
Playing the original multiplayer.
Everything's
for,
off
Mass
limits when it comes to
Effect
stepping on a
Andromeda.
Lego. That's for sure.
No, he doesn't cry, or at least it's a silent fart. That blows down a skyscraper.
Oh God.
Chuck Norris is so goddamn powerful. He doesn't cry. He whoops.
I'm not crying during Overwatch competitive. I'm secretly stepping on Legos.
Yeah,
God.
that's why I'm doing so bad.
I actually haven't played the new season of competitive just yet. I need to
Me
hop into
either.
that.
I played a steel match. Actually, Hormouth. That's how you play the other day.
I finally got my first Orisa skin dropped out of a loot box the other day, and I was like, yeah. It was a common skin, and I
Common
don't
skin?
know why.
For the first time, I'm not useless in my life.
For the
Yeah!
first time in forever.
Man, I can't wait to start fishing on the 14th. Just gonna hop on Warframe and play Warframe nonstop until I get all the fish.
Yes, that is what I'm looking forward to in the open world expansion for Warframe. Fishing.
Who isn't?
Totally. Yeah. Oh my god.
I mean,
So
I am, for
excited for
sure.
that. Yeah.
I'm gonna like go out, get some like good old fishing gear, and be like, "There's a nice fishing spot there by them rocks."
That's the same stance I have on like those sports video games. It's like, why pay $60 for a shitty football game when you can just go play football with your friends? Like honestly.
True. True.
It's not. I never understood those games. I never did. Speaking of fishing, though, you remember that that VR game they're releasing for Final Fantasy 15 where it's just fishing?
Oh
my
God, please no. Don't remind me of that.
Can I get VR simulation of
I mean, I guess it's
Overwatch
cool.
fishing?
I mean, I guess it's cool because there are some people that can't really leave their house because of sickness or other thing, but so they can't really experience that, so they get to do that instead. But
Hey.
just in general,
It's monster hunting fishing. Okay, all right. It's not regular fish. No, but there was something special about it because apparently there was already fishing in the game, and people really liked it. So I heard that's why they made a VR version. If anything, it's actually a shout out to fans. It's not really a cheap knockoff. That's why there's actually people cheering for it at E3. So I'll give them that one. It wasn't in a bad intention.
Oh, that Monster Hunter though at E3, that looked pretty good.
Yeah, that one's actually
Oh,
coming to
fuck
Xbox
yeah.
as well, which is surprising
I
why they
can't
had that
wait.
Sony.
It looks so beautiful, and it looks like I can't wait to just grab you two along for the ride and be like,
Is it going to be co-op?
"Yeah!"
I don't know. Have you guys played any of the Monster Hunters before?
I
think
have.
I played one for a little bit, but I wasn't able to play it much.
I'm pretty sure they're all solo games. I think. I don't quote me
No,
on that.
there is an online like way to play with them. The problem is I just had no terrible internet at the time, so it was just, oh yeah, you go around and be like, woo, and then you run into something OP and you're like, how do I beat this? And then you cry.
How do I do this?
How does one do the do? I actually want to get back into Overwatch real quick because I just remember this. The new character that came out. I haven't
New
really heard.
character
Yeah,
came
I
out?
haven't really heard much about your
Yeah.
guys' opinions on that character.
Oh, Moira, I cannot wait to play her. Kamehameha.
She's basically a more overpowered Symmetra mixed with a Zenyatta.
She is. If Symmetra and Zenyatta had a maybe a baby.
No, she's these three characters combined. She's a Symmetra, a Zenyatta, and a Reaper. That's
If-
how
You're
she
so
works.
wrong.
Okay, she's if Symmetra was actually a support and not a defensive character,
Yes.
Yeah.
but Blizzard has said numerous times that they don't actually care about those slots very much. Those slots are really just there to give you a general gist of which characters to pick at the beginning, and I mean it's worked for the most part. Like imagine if those weren't there.
Yeah.
You'd
I
have-
wish people would take a look at those cough, cough, not pick Hanzo and Widowmaker every fucking game.
Yeah. There's a reason
guys,
why they changed
Don't
it.
worry, I got this.
There's a reason why they changed it to saying too many snipers when there's 2 snipers instead of 3 now. Because if you pick Hanzo and Widowmaker, now it says too many snipers instead of picking, Hanzo,
Yep.
Widowmaker, and
Same
Ana.
with Ana. If you
It-
pick
no.
Ana, somebody.
Right.
It doesn't count Ana as a sniper when it does that. It's like you just pick Hanzo and Widowmaker, too many snipers. You pick Hanzo and Ana, it says nothing.
Well, that's good. It's for a reason, though.
Yeah, exactly. It's because those 2 characters are overplayed snipers.
It's like you gotta pick one of the, because not only is there already always one of those in every single freaking game, but then sometimes people pick one of each. I feel like they should cancel out a character if you pick out one of them. At this point, it's getting ridiculous. I'm getting sick of seeing Hanzo and Widowmaker every match, and they
Yeah,
suck.
bro.
They just need to delete Widowmaker. Oh my god, she's the worst
They
character ever.
can't do that.
Yes, they can. There's
No,
a
they
simple button
can't.
for that.
They just like slap a band hammer on her, huh, and she's gone.
I don't
They
care
can-
if
they
there's
can
a
take her out of the
community that
game,
likes
yes.
her.
They can't take her out as a character, and people are just gonna bitch about it as soon as they do.
I don't care. They can and they will.
I
because
got it.
I'm
I got it.
fucking
Okay, so here's what they're gonna do.
Shut your mouth.
They're gonna take her out of the game, and for the recall trailer with Widowmaker, they'll just put a black sensor in front of every single scene that has her in it.
They'll put a giant horse dildo.
They just do what fucking South Park did with Muhammad.
Yeah, just a censor thing over her all the time.
What the hell?
You got killed by censor,
You got cut by a giant horse cock.
basically. I don't know.
Why?
They need to do.
Why a giant horse cock raid? What is that
There's
come to
no
your
cock
mind?
like horse cock.
Okay.
Send your asshole into shock.
Honestly, though, I think they gotta do something with her kit overall. Like, I'm glad they gave her a tiny buff to one of her useless abilities. It still makes it useless. It's still
Yeah.
just
It doesn't change how useless her abilities are. It's just, oh yeah, your abilities are useless. Here's a small buff at one ability.
it actually
your other
proves.
abilities still.
It actually
absolutely
proves
works.
how useless she is. Because if you really think about it, Hanzo has the ability to place an arrow and track anyone that goes near it to anyone on his team for, a couple seconds. With
Yeah.
Widowmaker, she puts it down and one person gets tracked to her for a couple seconds.
What they should also do for that, also make it so it can slow people, because they're kind of inhaling poison gas. No one's gonna be sprinting at full speed while doing that.
Right. But it just
Now
goes to
let-
show how
fucking
useless it is when
soldier.
it's compared to Hanzo. Like, I'm not calling Hanzo good or anything. I don't care about any of them, but you get my point, though.
Yeah.
I'm
'Cause
so
Hanzo
glad
sh-
they're actually admitting that there's something fucking wrong with him, and is like, we're looking at the scatter arrow thing. Don't worry about it.
Yep. I mean, it's not intended to use it. Use it. Oh, shooting. To go fly away, fly through.
But-
No, oh, foot. You're dead.
By the way, welcome to the Overwatch salt mine. Grab a cup.
I mean, you're not
Oh,
wrong.
man.
You're not wrong.
We're just sick of the one shots. They're absurd. It's like you can't learn from that. You can't improve. Like, that's what I liked about older games with bigger kill times, is that you had time to correct your mistakes. Your shots
Yep.
mattered. Like in Halo 3, you got 2 people with BR shooting each other. Whoever lands the headshots or lands their shots is going to be the winner of the battle, even if you were the one getting shot first. But when it comes to one shots or Call of Duty, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
I just hate the fact that that sniper gameplay is so interesting. Just staring down that fucking scope for like ever, waiting for an enemy.
Oh yes.
Oh.
Then hearing a
man.
small child.
Yeah. Just, I don't understand the appeal of playing with a sniper in a game like that. Let me just slow down the gameplay and just take my time and aiming for that fucking head.
I guess it's different play style. Some people actually enjoy that.
Well,
I've never
they can
been-
go take an arm up their ass.
I'll be
Oh.
sure to let Seth know. All right. So another thing we do need to talk about real quick is I don't remember if it was 2 days ago or yesterday. I'm pretty. Yeah, no, it was yesterday. Yesterday the Xbox One X was officially released, November 8th. I know you guys probably won't be getting an Xbox One X, maybe at all, since it's technically just an upgrade of the Xbox One. But I don't think I've ever really heard your guys' opinions on that either. Like, what do you guys think about it?
I don't really have much to say on it. I think it's kind of cool, but I don't really have all that big opinions on it.
Right.
I'm gonna go the same way with Demon. I don't really have any big opinion on it. Pretty cool. But in all, it's just, hey, it's basically the Xbox One, just a little bit better.
I guess so. Definitely does make sense. I do like how I do need to talk about how it is a pretty big jump for the game industry in general. Like, this isn't me blowing steam up Microsoft's ass trying to glorify them or anything, but I'm just saying this is a stepping stone forward because it's finally a console with 4K gameplay, and a lot of people have actually noted the fact that this is the same thing as an $1,000 PC, but as a $500 console. So instead of like saving up and buying a super expensive PC and getting specced out for that shit, casual people can just buy this Xbox One X, which, I mean, sure, it's pricey, but if you get a hold of it, you're going to have some pretty intensive games on there for sitting on a couch. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Apparently, the release of the Xbox One X has also sent PlayStation to, we have to make sure everyone knows that we're still a thing, and release the same info from PAX at one of their events in Paris, I think?
Yeah, they also said that specs don't matter.
Yeah.
I wonder why you would say that.
Yes.
Specs don't matter, so you should probably get PlayStation.
If specs doesn't matter, why are you mentioning it? This is not how this works. If they didn't matter, you just stay quiet about it.
I don't understand it. I do like how PlayStation does have some advantages. I don't know if the Xbox is going to do this, but have you guys noticed or even remembered that the PlayStation 4 controller has a screen, or like a swipe screen in the middle of the controller?
Yeah.
Wait, why does it have that?
I always
forget
forget the thing.
Every time I play zombies because I won't press the button on the left side of the controller in order to bring up the fucking scoreboard. Instead, it just asks me, "Do you want to record this?" And it pisses me off.
I've never understood why it's there. Like, it's kind of like, I remember when the PlayStation 4 first came out, there was a couple of features for it. Like, I think Killzone tried to use it when it first came out, but other than that, I don't understand the point of it. No game has really tried to capitalize on that. Seems more like a Nintendo move than it does a Sony move.
I think the only games that have tried to capitalize on that are games like Until Dawn. That require you to, like, use that and the motion thing on it in order to play the game and make choices.
Just don't drop your bag of milk on it.
God damn
it. Hey, stuff I wasn't there for. It's pretty good.
GG!
You mean?
No, the Canadians are back. No, put your bags away.
Put the bags away! They don't have to know! I might go to Canada just to get a bag of milk and come back and be like, look what I got, souvenir! Just be completely sad about it. That's not something you should be proud of.
Throw a bag of soured milk at his head.
If you're wondering why we're bringing up a bag of milk so much, is because I've always heard stories about it. Today, I've actually seen video proof of a bag of milk.
It's a bag of weed, a bag of milk, no.
It's a bag of milk, a bag of milk, a bag of
Kill
milk,
yourself!
a bag of milk.
No! Don't do that! Ow!
Dear God.
That's so disgusting.
Copyright strike out of nowhere. I didn't ask for this! I do need to apologize, though, because I am, I think I'm getting sick. I'm not too sure, but, like, all day long, when I was at work, my throat was killing me. No matter how much water I drank, it felt like I gargled like a cup of nails or something. It all started when I woke up this morning.
God.
I don't know what happened. I'm just completely unsure.
Hey Ray, do you have a headache or anything today, or is it just me and Eagle that are getting all brunt of the sickness / headache?
I had, I don't know. I have not had a headache. Yeah, let's go with that.
You always have a headache.
I mean, he's got a headache right now. It's you.
Come listen to you, fucker. Yeah.
Oh my God. fucking brutal.
Truth,
You
man.
You fucking faggot. Oh, microaggression. Get it.
Get it all. Oh, fuck, I can't do it
Microaggression, break his legs.
right now. Snap it.
Yeah.
Snap it, bop it, bip it,
Oh, poor Jimmy.
break it,
I started.
Stop it.
saw it.
I started like binge watching. I wouldn't say binge watching, I guess, but like, I'd come home from work and I'd eat my food. I'd watch like 2 or 3 episodes of South Park. I started from season 19 and I accidentally caught up with season 21, and they're still uploading episodes. Speaking of which, I think one just came out yesterday.
Yeah.
So
I
I was
I
sad
have not-
when I caught up. I'm like, shit.
just wanted. I haven't watched much of South Park. I've watched like maybe some when it was first like when it aired. I don't think it airs on. Oh, does it air on Comedy Central still?
I don't think it does anymore. I'm not sure.
Well, I used to watch
Say it
a
once.
long while back, but I haven't recently.
Maybe it is.
I haven't caught up with any of it either. I think the last time I watched a South Park episode was when Pangus found just the entire seasons on YouTube, and I just started watching it there.
You know, I'm gonna be kind of
Yeah.
honest with you. I'm probably just gonna end up sticking with the later seasons because I watched a couple of the older season stuff, and it's that childish humor that I just don't care about. Just
Well, that's what it's
Eh.
supposed to be. At first, it's supposed to be just child stuff, making jokes, comedy stuff.
it was at first, but now it's like the show's gotten smarter and it's funnier jokes that have more of an impact, and it's more. There's just more to it. But beforehand, it was kind of just, oh look, Kenny farted. Oh god, Kenny died. Every episode.
Who killed Kenny? You bastard!
That shit was still funny though. I'm okay with that. Sucks they stopped that. I didn't realize they stopped that in like season 5. They stopped that pretty early actually.
It's so sad and depressing.
What, that he doesn't die anymore?
Yeah,
Probably because he's immortal, ya bitch.
that didn't stop him from dying before.
Exactly.
Alright, well, I had something about Warframe, but I don't remember what it was. So, I'm just
the
gonna say
Plains of
Warframe.
Eidolon,
No.
or the Prestige Pack.
I mean, I guess we can talk about that. Let's start with the Prestige Pack. So we heard, what news have we heard about that?
I know nothing.
Just from the one Xbox stream that they did on Monday, Megan announced that Prestige Pack 10 would be a permanent installment to the Prestige Pack, so it will always be there,
Oh shit.
and that will contain a skin for Rhino, a Cyandana, and a Fragger skin.
That actually sounds like
a
a hell of
giant
a
hammer.
pack.
Oh,
That's really
fuck
good.
Yeah.
Like, you get a skin. Like, it doesn't really matter. You know, it's cool because Rhino, because I like Rhino. But in general, it's a skin. Then you have a Cyandana, which is always nice to have, just because it's really noticeable compared to other things.
Then a weapon skin, and a weapon to go with it. It literally gives you the weapon too.
Oh shit, forgot it does that. This Prestige Pack 9 sucked. That was horrible.
Oh fuck yeah! Especially since the Tonkor was nerfed the fuck.
Yeah.
So now it's
Oh, yeah.
useless.
And then it gave you like an emblem
Basically.
on your chest. I don't know. It was like the Xbox emblem. It didn't even glow. It was just there, and it looked kind of decent at best. Let's go with that. I don't understand it.
I think it was just completely worthless.
I think since so many people
really
want
was.
Prestige Pack 1 to come back, even though it already did, they should probably do that like every.
They'll
5
probably
packs.
do another like vote. What would you like back? And no,
I like everything.
I like it green.
I like my favorite meme back. Well, we can't do that, little Jimmy. So fuck off.
We are number one. Hey,
I actually
No,
need to
that's a
look
terrible
up
name.
something real quick, but Demon, I really wish I could remember what I was gonna say. It was something about Warframe. I don't know. It'll come back to me later. But anyways, Plains of Eidolon. I got on. Was it? Yeah, it was yesterday. and I looked at the chat, and it finally said, Prestige Pack 9 retiring soon. I'm like, that's what Demon told me. That means 10 is coming, baby. And it also said that Plains of Eidolon is officially coming November 15th, right?
14th. And I'm
14th.
so excited. I'm
down for that.
because it brings so much, such as an easier way to farm Kuva, and a lot more in-game content, a rework to the focus system, and that's why I told you not to buy any lenses yet, because they will be easier to get a hold of with this update.
Right, you gotta wait for the rework on that.
One of my favorite things that's coming out is the new vendors on the new social space, such as the Hawk's Anvil, the Pet Dude, and probably the most important thing is the Tino guy. I don't remember his name.
I feel like we need to like find a way or have a way to give more context for what we're doing. I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe when we start discussing the sort of stuff, I'll have footage for it. But one thing I do want to say to people who are watching and are newer to Warframe, I'd highly recommend giving Warframe a chance. Your best bet playing Warframe is do it with a friend, and yeah, get through that beginning part. It's a bit like when you first start Warframe, it's like, this is amazing, and then what is it, like a couple hours in, you feel the grind and you just want to stop. You're like, oh, that's what's wrong with the game. That's not what's wrong with the game. You're only halfway through it. It's
Exactly.
you gotta get to that in-game content. But then again, I'm
You
always been a
have-
big fan of it. Or
You
in-game
just
content.
have to push past all the early game stuff, such as the junctions and all that, and you'll get there. You'll get through it in no time if you truly focus on it.
The biggest problem is understanding what's going on, because if you don't understand what's going on, then you won't have short-term goals or long-term goals. You either have just short or just long, and when you do that, you don't understand. Like, I remember a couple times I get back in, I only had like long-term goals. I'm like, what am I doing now? I don't know. Fuck this. I'm getting back on Destiny.
The best thing I've seen is early on in Warframe's life, it was like there's no end game to the game. It's just faction frames.
Hey, it's how I was
And
when I
then
first
I was
played.
like, it's better than Destiny. So
Yeah, you're right.
now it's
Yeah.
just like Destiny. Play for 5 hours, done. You're on Warframe, and then you realize this is so much better than Destiny.
That's our answer to everything now. Ooh, this game is
Yeah.
fun. Play Cuphead. Beat a couple bosses. Get tired. Get on Warframe. Get on Destiny. Realize no in-game content. Get on Warframe. Play Mass Effect Andromeda. Enjoy the multiplayer. Get on Warframe.
Get
Basically.
tired of the multiplayer and go farm more in-game stuff on.
Woohoo!
I won't lie though. I am
Warframe.
overloaded with stuff to do right now. I mean,
Same here.
there was a lot of stuff to do back in October because we didn't really get much time to do the Halloween event for Overwatch. It really sucked. But there was a lot of games coming out, such as I think me and Rage were still playing Cuphead.
Yep.
We were playing the Fractured But Whole, which was a unexpected surprise for me to buy that.
It
but
was amazing.
Totally worth it.
I
It
couldn't
was
get-
worth every penny. You better say.
Well, yeah, that, and also I got the season pass with the pack, so we're gonna be getting all the DLC. So that's gonna be interesting.
Woohoo!
Canada DLC, we're going past the wall, boys.
Woohoo! Hey, yeah, maybe we'll come something here. Oh,
There's a lot of stuff going on
And
though.
With all my friends now being on Overwatch, I was like, Warframe!
I am pretty excited to get back into Overwatch though. I kind of want to, but I'm gonna wait a little bit longer.
wait for that
See,
Christmas event because it's coming out
exactly.
in the next couple weeks.
Give me an incentive to actually sit on there and grind. So let's build up the excitement
Yeah.
first and get back on there.
Yeah, I've been getting better at playing characters like Tracer, which is a character I love, and I was like,
That's
I'm
the
really good
poster
at it.
girl, demon. Of course you do.
What?
That's the poster girl. Of course you love them.
I am curious what they're gonna have for Christmas skins though. Like I had a lot of ideas for what they're gonna do for Halloween
More
skins,
booty.
but I don't actually know what they're going to do for Christmas skins. I can't think of anything.
Um,
Exactly.
I was about to say something.
You were both about to say something,
I'm
apparently.
looking just for
Yeah, I
a
just completely fucking forgot.
Santa Claus Doomfist skin. Oh my god, no, a Krampus skin for Doomfist. I love it.
The fuck is
That
a
would be.
Krampus?
I think that'd be more for maybe Somber or something. Either Somber, maybe Reaper. 'Cause
The
I can
fuck
see
is
both
a
of them having
Krampus?
Huh?
the demon of Christmas. Like
Yeah.
for bad kids, he goes and like kidnaps them and shit.
He sits in Santa Claus's sidecar on the sled, and it's just like, yeah.
When Santa's driving down the street, he's the one riding bitch with the shotgun getting ready to take the naughty kids in the car.
Yes.
Get in, little kitty! You're getting more than coal for Christmas this year! Wah! That's brutal. Oh, man. Alright, here's another thing we talked about quite a bit. There's a couple of events that we don't think is going to be returning. For instance, the Year of the Rooster. I don't know if they're going to bring the next year of the Chinese calendar or if they're just going to do something completely different and bring those old skins back, which I would prefer that to do a whole entire new event there instead of doing Chinese New Year every single year. I think that might get repetitive. The other one we were
I
thinking...
don't think any skins were necessarily involved with the Year of the Rooster either. I don't
Well,
remember.
They were.
I remember Bastion's was because he
There's
had
Bastion, Junkrat, Symmetra. I think
May.
there was a Somber one. I think. I'm
Both
not
of
sure.
Maze.
no, there
Yeah,
were
both the Maze.
there were skins that were for that, but
But
were
what
there
if,
any that were directly linked
what if
to
instead
the
of
Year of the
doing
Rooster?
a Chinese
There
New
was
Year...
there was the 4 skins like to the west that like directly led to Chinese stuff like Wukong, the Reinhardt one, whatever that one is.
Yeah,
I
but
think
that's not necessarily Year of the Rooster.
well, it's still linked to Chinese origin, so they had that, and that's really all it's about. Oh, that's basically about. It's going to Chinese origin and shit like that.
See, but what I'm thinking is, instead of this year doing Year of the... whatever the Chinese calendar is, maybe they'll do another New Year's event for a different country, maybe? Whoever has a special event for it. That, or they could do another Omnic event, which is actually, transitioning to what else I was going to say, the Omnic Crisis, I actually feel like might get replaced with another historical Overwatch event, and then you'll have the ability to play the old Omnic Crisis, the endless mode on that, and whatever new thing comes. Because I don't think they're going to be doing that same event twice, because the first time is about Tracer being a new cadet to Overwatch. Do you really think they're going to do that twice?
That was like the beginning, and no, that was more of like the midpoint. And
Yeah.
I feel like we need something more towards the beginning.
You know, that might be the story mode, actually. They might be starting... that might be the beginning of their story mode so far, and then this year they'll bring the next level. Maybe... oh, literally! Literally the next level! There you go. Next mission. Well, I'm thinking more maybe it'll show off another... highlight another Overwatch character, or another big Crisis event, because there's a lot of stuff that has happened in the history of Overwatch.
One character I could say that we should get some viewing of is Zenyatta.
Whalemakers
But-
ass.
I
What?
don't think there's any events that could truly show that off.
No, I think he needs a cinematic. That might
Yeah.
help him out with that. That and he needs something right now, because right now he's in a really difficult place with Mercy's change and what soon's going to be Ana to put her a little bit back
He
up,
need,
because
yeah,
Ana...
he does need either a slight buff or just a new ability in place of his secondary fire, because at the moment he's just, yeah, you can get a bit more damage in on this hero, and he's a good passive healer when
Now,
he throws a ball onto your ass.
let's not forget that Zenyatta right now is not a bad character. Not at all. Like, I can still play Zenyatta just fine, and I can go on huge kill streaks and get gold medals. He is perfectly good. However, he has a super, super low pick rate, because what's the point in picking Zenyatta when you can res with Mercy or do more
Exactly.
damage with Ana?
To-
It puts
completely-
him down far.
Or do we have a speed boost with Lucio?
And
And
he's
the
got,
biggest
yeah,
shield?
he's got area of effect healing. Again, something Zenyatta doesn't have.
Yep.
So what is Zenyatta's contribution to the team? It's not much
Just
right now.
that slight damage boost towards target and opponent.
I think he might need well, that they could boost the Discord, yeah.
Delete him.
I say they can get like Discord
Well-
and it does more damage when allies target that, or he might need a new ability to go additionally with what he already has.
I completely agree with you. He just needs something to push him up there.
Help his teammates.
At least on par with Ana.
Rage.
I would agree, but like, the main thing they wanted to go is that but he's also a really big damage dealer. So I see why they haven't did anything with him just yet, because he still does a lot of damage even by himself. Because like 2 to 3 headshots can kill like mostly 250 health people with Zenyatta.
Sure. Yeah, we're not talking making him, more powerful as in more damage or more healing. We're thinking along the lines of he needs some sort of addition
Yeah.
to fix him. He just needs a reason to play him. There's no reason to play him. I can't pick him over Mercy or Lucio. There's just no point right now. It sucks. He was my favorite. He was my main. But I can't do anything with
He
him right now.
still is mine.
Yeah.
I will
Man.
never abandon you.
Well,
I am your shield.
he was my main,
You're
but
nothing.
I'm finally going from support to more offensive characters like Soldier and McCree and sometimes Reaper. It's nice to be able to play them finally.
I can play a little bit of everybody.
That and
I can.
back in the early days of Overwatch, people didn't pick supports very often, which is why I had a main Zenyatta. But now,
No one picks supports now. What are you talking about?
for me, in
Yeah.
matches, people pick supports a lot more than what they used to. Now, granted, sometimes people have a hard time picking supports, but it's definitely more often than what it used to be. Back then, I had to play support. I had no choice. Nobody picked fucking supports. Nowadays, it's more like 50-50. More like 60-40, to be honest.
Except for that one game you get into in which everyone picks Hanzo. And you're just
Hanzo
standing
with
there
him.
like, how? How did everyone pick Hanzo?
You ever think Limitless is coming back? I'd be down for that.
No.
Y'all.
Wouldn't that be a dream? That'd be something. All right, we're
Would
gonna
it
go.
though?
We're gonna go ahead and transition to one other topic I have in mind to talk about. It's I kind of know Rage's opinion on this, but Dean, I don't really know yours about this. So with the Xbox One X coming out, a lot of games are getting enhanced. Another game getting enhanced, I don't think it has been yet, so it should be very soon, is the Master Chief Collection. It's getting enhanced, yes. It's also getting updated. Don't get those confused. It's not getting updated or enhanced. It's getting both. It's getting enhanced for the new graphics, and it is also being updated because the multiplayer is still basically unplayable right now. You'll get lucky to find a match in like 30 fucking minutes. It sucks.
I believe, and I'm pretty sure we went over this in the first podcast, but I believe that they're just like, this game it was out and made us a bit of money, but we could milk it for more if we just fix a couple issues and pass it off as a bearable game.
If it was about money, they would have started fixing it earlier, right? I don't think, well, actually,
I feel like this is giving them the most opportune moment because at the time they were more focusing on Halo 5 Guardians and are still trying to we're still trying to work with that, being like, what can we do here?
I'm glad you brought that up because there is something I am worried about because you're right. They were working on Halo 5 Guardians when that game came out. Did you also know that not only has Halo 6 gotten delayed, which I wasn't worried about that initially, but I just heard they lost their creative director.
Oh God. That
That guy
game's gonna be terrible.
That guy was working on the story of the game. What does that tell you?
That game's bad, and he knows it's not gonna make probably any money, so he probably quit as soon as he can.
There's going to be a problem with Halo 6. And, okay, so one of the biggest problems right now is that people are talking about if Halo 6 flops, there might not be any coming back for Halo. However, I don't think that statement is valid at all. Because people said the same thing about Halo 5! And nothing changed. But let's be honest here. Halo 6 is not going to fare any better. I don't think 343's learned their lesson. For one, people want classic styles
Quit taking ideas
gameplay.
from other games, dumbass.
Right. People want classic gameplay back without the fucking ADS and thruster packs and sprinting and stuff. Guess what? 343 said they liked it and they've already confirmed that stuff's coming back. So I'm not looking
Hey.
forward to Halo 6. Count me out.
Eagle, aiming down sights doesn't affect gameplay at all. Not one bit. Not one bit. Definitely not.
No,
Really?
0%.
That fucking railgun was like, I can't shoot them while not aiming down sights. Aims down sights, zooms in on their head. Pow! Right in the fucking kisser.
It does not change accuracy at all.
No, no, not at all. Not at all. Pow!
Oh,
Right in the
really?
kisser. Pow! Right in the kisser.
I like-
Miss. Pow!
I
right
like
in
all the
kisser.
videos that were all the videos that got posted after that happened of people shooting the wall and proving them wrong. Like they'd hip fire the wall and then they would aim down sight and shoot the wall and you would see like the bullets everywhere on the wall and it would show, yeah, it's more accurate.
It has no effect on gameplay. No effect at all. But I feel like one thing that they could do...
My Discord just
Could just-
crashed twice.
Nice.
Jeez.
Well,
I got back on it. It crashed as soon as I got back on it. It made me want to die.
I feel as if they kept the original gameplay mechanics and got rid of all this like added stuff on it, and just like kept like the firefight type modes that they have in now, it could be actually a very good game.
You mean actually have the content when the game comes out?
But instead of like having all this added stuff, having like the simple Halo mechanics instead of all this added things, it would be a great game in order to play Warzone and all that.
Now
You
here's
don't need all these massive things like aiming down sights, thruster packs.
However, here's the outlying problem. Now, this has been a debate between people for a long time. They've been talking about, hey, do we want to have free content, pay for microtransactions, and get free updates? And people have been talking about how some of the stuff has been ripped out of the base game and posted as these updates. I feel like that is half correct. Both people are right. There is new content coming out, and I congratulate 343 for working so hard and so long on one game. They're still updating the game right now. There's actually a huge balance patch coming very soon if it hasn't come already. And there is new content coming out, and it's new stuff too. However, it is sorely obvious that some of the content that was added later on was also part of the initial game too, that they just decided to add later. Or just decided not to work on. Infection. Really? You're gonna make that an expansion. What?
That's retarded. That's fucking retarded.
It
That's
is!
not
That's
even a
the
thing. That's
dumbest
probably
thing
that's
ever.
probably one of the better played game modes in fucking Halo, and you're gonna do that crap?
It's kind of cool you added it during Ghosts of Reach. Like, it had a reason to be added later, sure. But really? You gotta hold that back? What about the other game modes that you held back for no fucking reason? There's no justification for that. You can't tell me it's gonna take you time and work to do that. You don't need to add fancy shit for those game modes. People just want the game modes. Hell, people still want race. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that's not in the game yet.
What's that racing? What's that game mode?
Race.
Is it just race? Because I remember I might be thinking of something else. What's the game mode that was you were on a mongoose and there was some guy on the back with a rocket
Oh
launcher?
god, no, that's race. It was like
Rocket
it was
race.
like multi-team race, yeah.
Hey, rocket
Now,
race.
now here's the thing. People are talking about how it's hard to add this stuff, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about the fact that race was in Halo 1?
No.
King of the Hill was in Halo
It's
1?
the
Oddball.
simple game modes. Those should be like right there.
Oddball was in Halo 1.
Later.
Now, the best part
Where's
of all,
Is Griffball still there?
it was
Griffball
it was
was
added
there.
later.
Okay. That's fucking
What
retarded. Griffball was amazing.
And
Why
what's
could
even
you not
worse
add
is that Oddball was added literally a couple weeks ago. Guys!
This is
Oddball!
fucking retarded. I want my money back. The money I didn't spend.
And now we're just
Can I
bashing
have
on
the
Halo. This
game?
is great.
One more problem I have is Carter's armor. Why? Why is it so different from his armor? It's just like
Yeah, yeah, it's Warhog Wars.
Why have two different shoulders? No, let's just make them the same.
Rage, someone said it was Warhog Wars.
Warhog Wars.
Yeah.
That
That sounds vaguely familiar. I think that was like a game mode in Reach, I'm pretty sure.
They took
Yeah.
all their fucking time to make all the other armors similar to the Halo Reach armors, except fucking Carter's, which is, we'll just copy and paste the
That shit
left
makes
and
me
the right
cry so
shoulder.
much. It makes me cry so damn much.
Much sad. Much sad.
As you can tell, we're not the biggest fans of Halo 5. I will give them credit though. There are people who sit there and work pretty hard in that game. So let's give them some sort of credit. It's not a completely useless game. I will give credit to the sound design. They showed a documentary about how they did the sound design. It is pretty good. There's a lot of focus on that. There's some things I don't agree with, but I will admit there is a lot of work in there. I'm pretty sure a couple of those gigs are dedicated to just the sounds because there's a lot to it.
I really
Yeah.
agree. I love the sound in that game. It's so I don't know how to put it. It's just it fits. Just the rest of the game doesn't fit.
Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. It's always
Hey,
nice having
thanks
you
for
around, bud.
Read out his goddamn name, Meagle.
I would,
Do
but
it.
I forgot to put that in the damn thing again.
I'm gonna beat you with a hammer.
This is why we
I'm
couldn't
sorry,
have
bag of
things.
milk.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I really wish I could understand you.
Same. I
I
just
wish I could understand myself too.
I just know that I'm being cussed out by a duck, and that's all I need to know.
I have
Yes.
so much Pepsi in my room. I am so fucking hyped. Let's go. Let's go.
Wait, Puxatonus Phil. Puxaton. Oh God, no. It's the name. It's the name of the freaking groundhog, and I know this because I remember one day me and my brother both remember this fondly. We woke up and we walked to my parents' room and we were talking with my mom for it was something I don't know what it is, but my dad had just woken up and he has a serious case of like having like a super deep voice when you just wake up. It's like all croggy and stuff. And we didn't know for the life of us what the name of the groundhog was. And he just says, his name is Phil. Just in this deep, croggy voice, but his eyes aren't even open.
His name-
He's just sitting up, his eyes aren't even open. I'm like, dear God.
You ungrateful little bastards. His name's Phil.
we laughed so goddamn hard. He had to kick us out of the room so he could take like a 5-minute nap. It was great. Oh, I miss him. Anyway,
Man.
so
God.
Back to the topic I was trying to talk about before we got into Halo 5. Master Chief Collection. I'm right now it's actually $30. It's actually fairly cheap. I'm gonna see if I can get that some point soon because I'd like to, start playing that again. Like I wanted to get it before, but it was still buggy. They never patched it. Well, about 1,000 days later, I think it was 1,057 days before they responded officially. Yeah. Before, okay, yeah, it was a couple of weeks ago. It was 1,057 days before they had responded to the case of the Master Chief Collection.
Wah, wah, wah.
I'm definitely gonna be playing a lot of Halo 1 multiplayer when I get the chance, because I miss that shit. That's awesome. I love being able to play Halo 1 online without having to do it on the PC, because that shit's hard to get a hold of.
Same. I can't wait. I'm excited for that. Everyone's trying to make their own little Halo things just so they can get that old feeling back.
Yes.
And it's getting shut down so many times.
Every time people get into the game chat and every time they die, they go, "Ah!" The nostalgia.
Oh! Just kind of let out a little nut there.
Just a little
'cause,
nut every time you die. Every time you get a kill.
Oh, so good.
Give me
Oh,
that.
so good.
Give me that. Give me that. Follow.
Follow.
What?
I don't know. I just work here.
Give me that nut, damn it. Give it to me.
Hey, and one thing I can give credit for the Master Chief Collection, all those goddamn achievements. Oh my god. There are so many achievements, and it sucks because
I thought that was one of the problems with it when it first came out. It had like no achievements.
No. That was never
had
a
all
problem.
the
It had
achievements.
so many achievements. It always has,
Oh.
and that's the problem. It's overwhelming.
But I'm thinking that I'm definitely thinking of another game
The-
at that time. Then
I
'Cause I thought
think-
there was another game that came out around that time that had no achievements on it.
I think the biggest problem, which
The answer, Destiny.
it's like you can't really fix
Hey,
this
proper right.
problem at all. I don't blame 343 because they can't fix this. But a lot of those achievements is the stuff that you've already done in the past, but they can't record that. For instance, beating all the games on Lasso. I've done that. I really don't want to do it again. But to get the fucking achievement, I have to beat all those games on Lasso again, including Halo 2. And
I
that
don't remember
shit's
what Lasso
hard.
is.
Lasso's Legendary All Skulls on.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Uh,
Yeah, I've
Literally the most challenging thing in the entire game, and I hate it.
The
And
most challenging thing for me was the tutorial. I couldn't get past it.
Halo 2 is the worst when it comes to
Look
Lasso.
up,
It-
look down, look left.
What's
look
down?
Look right.
What's down?
right? Oh,
Fuck this shit! I'm
What
done
is-
with this game.
what is this right direction you speak of? I only know left and the other left.
Looks
I
diagonal
only
down
know
left.
and further left.
Exactly.
Looks left till he looks right.
How is it? Oh god.
Dude, imagine doing that. You block the right side of your thumbstick so you can only look up, down, and left. So anytime you had to look right, you had to turn and do like a 360 just to look to
that
the right.
would be terrible.
That sounds like a
Imagine-
challenge. Challenge accepted, bitch.
Just imagine being the
Oh,
guy
God.
who wakes Chief up from his slumber, and you just witness him turn left until he faces right.
What are you doing? Just look right.
My neck don't work that way.
Doesn't work how it used to, my boy. That ring fucked me up.
Oh god. There's a lot of things. Also, his crippling loneliness.
This crippling
You're not
depression.
wrong. He is the most lonely of fucking people.
After Halo 4, yeah, he's lonely now.
Oh.
Cortana!
Cortana.
Hey, look, a character died. Oh, look, she's back alive.
By
No, I'm not even
yes.
joking. Ending of a book. This character died. What happens 2 years later once they retrieve her body from space? Hey, look! We donated
You're
some
alive.
organs to her. Alive!
By the way,
How are you alive?
do you guys know why Johnson died?
Why did
No.
Johnson die?
First things first, it's Mario O'Donnell's fault. Just saying.
Oh god.
Because they looked over the script for Halo 3 dozens of times, and people were so confused, saying it's just dull, it's boring, you know? Because originally, in case you guys didn't know, that Halo 2 had a fourth act in it, and in the fourth act, all of that was basically Halo 3. So Halo 3 was supposed to happen within Halo 2, but they didn't have time to finish it. But Halo 2's development is a story for another day. I can make like an hour-long video over just Halo 2's development. That shit's sad.
Oh god.
But
Yeah.
anyways, when Mario O'Donnell was looking over the script, like everyone else, oh god, I've been attacked. Oh jeez. It said what did he say? He said it needs more story, character. It needs more death. And so that's how Johnson died in Halo 3. I am not making that up. There's a documentary about it too if you want to look it up.
That's no. That's kind of retarded. Need more
Fucking
death.
John
The
Paul
character everyone
stands
likes
up
the
and
most.
salutes, sits back down, beats the fuck out 343.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time. Puxatonics Phil. That's the best way I can pronounce it. He has done the follow, and now he has hurt my health bar. I'm gonna cry.
How dare you?
But I do want to thank you very much for the follow because
immortal. Don't lie.
we are trying to hit 50 followers before the end of the year, and we have 52 days left. So please share the video. It's the only way I get to eat
Just
dinner.
share our
Please,
channel,
please.
We're lonely. We just want to die.
we just
Come
want
on.
to die. I'm stuck with these
Come back.
guys and a jar of mayonnaise. That's my dinner. That's my dinner.
Mayonnaise is a finger food, damn it.
It's also an instrument.
No, the
It's
finger
also
food.
gender, okay? It's also
Mayonnaise is-
gender.
No. Attack helicopters a gender, alright? Get it right. Wait, that's a microaggression!
Muffins
Sir,
are
I
a
suffer
race.
as far as a half-eaten waffle.
So
Thank you very
Jim-
much.
Hey, Rage. Muffins are the race. The
Muffins.
genders
The muffins are a gender. The
Buttered and
no.
non-buttered.
What are you
Yeah,
guys
muffins
talking
are a
about?
race. Something we saw in the chat in Warframe. Some guy put muffins are a race. The
was
vendors are
born-
buttered and unbuttered. It was terrifying.
The first thing was I was born a muffin. The second thing was muffins are a race. The genders are buttered and non-buttered.
Hey,
It was terrifying.
muffins are obviously the superior race, okay?
Yes.
You're
You're
only
not
wrong.
wrong.
There's only one problem with a muffin, though.
Oh,
It's
there's
just
no
like the
there's no
code
muffins
that
as an
will
emote.
Rick
So
and
I'm just
Morty.
put a taco.
They're the superior
Dorito.
race.
Well, the
I'll
problem.
just put Dorito.
That's just a fucking Dorito, because you have those
It's
80.
the best I can get to a muffin.
Because you have those 80 Doritos.
Yeah.
I want to make muffins.
Now it's like 40 something, but it's still a lot.
Oh, jeez. Look, the problem with
Oh.
muffins is the fact that it's just a naked cupcake. Like, let's be honest here.
No.
It's a more
Cupcakes are
delicious
closed
cupcake.
muffins.
It's more
damn it.
than that.
Cupcakes are closed muffins. Shut your mouth.
Fight me? I think? Question mark.
Fight me till you die, damn it. Fight me till you die.
Oh, jeez. See, this is why we do podcasts, because we can transition from Halo to Warframe to cupcakes being
Talking about
the master
fighting
race.
each other over a fucking muffin.
Um,
I hate you. The
one more
friendship is
thing
over. Fuck you.
One thing I'd like to bring up real quick is I don't feel like I'm gonna be able to spend money on Destiny 2 anymore because it's just
It needs
painful.
more in-game content. However,
It
I didn't
does.
realize the time, so we gotta go ahead and do one final thing. You know what time it is. It's time
Oh,
for
God, please no.
trivia!
I don't want to do this. Fuck you. I don't like this. I don't know none of the games you speak of.
Oh, it's not a game anymore. I've been thinking about it. I'm trying to get better stuff for the trivia.
I don't know any of the music, TV shows, or whatever you're about to say of anymore.
It's just fun facts. It's fun facts. See,
I don't know.
you're not supposed to
I'm
know.
not fun. I don't know facts.
Fun fact
I'm
about
not
Steven
fun.
101.
What's
Who
fun?
is the biggest scrub?
Oh God.
F is for friends who burn the whole time. U is for uranium bombs. N is for no survivor.
When your teacher's kid starts singing that at the airport.
All right. So here's the thing. From now on, I will only post trivia questions from things I have said in the past, and I'll try to do it from the most recent past so you can at least see, for one, how much you guys listen to me, because I'm a nagging woman, and two,
Yeah, you are. You nagging. I mean, you nagging wonderful person.
what the fuck? And
How about
two,
we
it'll
have-
help you guys
what's
be able to
his
have the
name?
answer
He's gonna
too.
say a question. If he's still here, did he leave us?
No, I
Oh,
already,
he left us, I think.
I already have the trivia pulled up.
No one
Much
loves
sad.
Alright,
us,
so,
they always leave.
Demon and Rage, you both have 1 point. And by the end of the year, whoever has the most points will get the reward. And yes, I do have a reward, and it's going to be a pretty good one, too. Let's just say that. Alright, so, here's the question. The motherboards inside Xbox One X units have a hidden mark depicting what? Is it A, the Xbox logo, B, Master Chief, C, the Windows logo, or B, Bill Gates' silhouette?
The Windows logo.
You think it's the Windows logo?
I want to say Master Chief, but I know that's wrong. But I want to say Master Chief. Just because I want to pick Master Chief.
As my manager always says, follow your heart. Yes.
I'm going.
Turn
I'm
into
going
a-
with Master Chief.
You go with Master Chief? Alright. Is that your
Yeah,
guys'
man.
final answers?
Yes,
Yeah.
even though it's wrong.
The correct answer is the Master Chief.
God damn it!
I'm surprised no one said Bill Gates' silhouette, though. That was actually pretty good.
Fuck Bill
Here's a
Gates.
fun fact for you,
I
though.
was like, that's more possible than the Master Chief, but I feel like the Windows symbol's the biggest.
The Master
and
Chief
most
is, in
obvious.
fact, on the motherboard of every single Xbox One X, just to show that the Master Chief is a part of the Xbox One history. Or Xbox history, I mean. You know, he's not going to be on
Yes.
PlayStation anytime soon, sadly.
Is it? Did that? Wait, did it actually?
No, it's not coming to PlayStation. Bungie made that very clear by joking about it. Anyways, not only is the Master Chief on the motherboard, but the Space Marine is depicted riding a Scorpion, which is, in itself, a double reference to both the code name of the console and to the Scorpion battle tank found in the Halo universe.
He is pretty good.
Because you got to remember, it used to be called Project Scorpio. By the way, anyone who first pre-ordered the Xbox One X actually got a hold of a Project Scorpio edition of the Xbox One X, which I think is pretty cool.
That's
Wait, what's different from the Project Scorpio and the Xbox One X then?
Nothing. It just says Project Scorpio on it. It's got like a different
that's retarded.
shade on the Xbox. It's a
They
nice shout out.
basically took the prototype version of the out.
Blows up in 24 hours.
That right there is our cue. That stream is actually over. So thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream thus far. Anything else you guys have for closing thoughts?
Oh, there's someone else here.
Fuck Destiny 2. My mom's home. Good night.
Oh my goodness.
I
No,
love you all.
your mother's not home.
Well, I do
You're
appreciate
right.
anyone
That's
coming
just
by
a
and
baby
watching. Be sure
rapist.
to follow our stream that we do every single Thursday thus far. We do it at 7 o'clock on Thursdays, and if it's not that time, be sure to follow me on Twitter, which is also Half Pint, and you get a hold of when the podcast will actually take place if it's not on Thursday. That, and you'll get all your gaming information there from what I'm going to be doing on the YouTube channel and what I'm going to be doing on the Twitch channel. I also want to apologize for anyone who's been on my YouTube channel recently and noticed that I've been not doing much. There's a reason for that, and I'll have an explanation coming out very soon to explain what the future of the channel will hold. But with that being said, I want to thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys have been enjoying these podcasts. I've definitely been having a lot of fun doing it with Demon Rage. We look forward to doing it more in the future. Also, if you want to be able to follow us on Twitch, I'd highly recommend it because we need to hit 50 followers before the end of the year. And we have 52 days left.
If you hit
Nah.
50 followers, does the winner of the trivia things get bonus?
No, fuck you.
Oh.
No, but I do have something in
We
mind.
get to insult you. We get to insult you more.
I
That's what
do have
happens.
something in mind if we do hit 50 followers by the end of the year. So other than that,
More 40 boxes of Doritos, yeah. No.
Oh,
for
bro, Sam,
everyone!
80 push-ups.
Ah, you get a box of 40 Doritos. You get a box.
All right, I want to thank you all very much for watching. Thank you, Phil, for tuning in to the stream. Don't see your shadow. I'd really appreciate it.
I don't think his name
Go.
wasn't Phil.
Go and
I don't
try
think it
Warframe.
was.
It was
You will not be
Puxatonics Phil.
disappointed. Unless
Oh, okay.
disappointed. Then go fuck yourself.
Oh, jeez. All right, thank you all very much for
I'm not
watching.
doing
We'll
it in a
see you
minute.
guys next time.
Wah, wah.